that's it. My load is delivered. This is Monday. I'm on some nice four-lane highway in New Mexico, going southeast towards Albuquerque. I'm loading tomorrow near Mexico, near the Mexico border, and I slept at the very south of what was it? Colorado? Yeah, Colorado. It was an Indian reservation, and they had a casino there. And I called them. I said, "Do you guys have a bar or something?" They said, "No, we do not sell liquor. This is Indian reservation." So I went to the casino. It was not my lucky day. All the machines, you know, they would give you. I felt like I was being watched. You know, like they would give you $1 win, and then you would lose 10. So I quickly lost about 40 bucks and was out of there. That's it. So I made out a bill of lading in the morning and drove, what is it, 100 kilometers or 60 miles to Farmington, New Mexico. And saw two more trucks over there that brought similar machines from British Columbia. And these guys that were unloading us, they did not have a crane. They just had a big 30-ton forklift. The one, it can take 30 tons, you know, can carry 30 tons. But because it's a hilly terrain and the yard was all kind of up and down, that poor machine was really struggling to move this, you know, each locomotive, 25 metric tons. It took them a long time. Oh, and I met another Landstar guy, and he had the same truck as me, International 9400. And I was looking at his trailer, because his trailer was a 3-axle Dunen step deck, and even with this 25-ton locomotive on, this guy still had a curve, you know, on his upper deck. And I thought, how can that be? You know, like 25 tons or, you know, 56,000 pounds. And I went closer to take a look, and turns out his whole trailer, like the frame, was reinforced with some metal inserts. And I talked to the guy, and that's what he said. He said at one time he was hauling extremely heavy loads that actually his trailer was not supposed to haul. He said his trailer was rated for like 90,000, but this guy was hauling 80,000 pound pieces in the middle of the trailer. So he said he paid like 10,000 bucks to reinforce the entire frame, and he put like a piece of steel under each beam at the bottom. I don't know, I think it would be cheaper to buy a new one, you know, because this trailer was like real old. But now he says he has too much curve in the middle of his trailer. What's that word? I forgot the technical term. You know, when it's curved, right? So his curve in the middle is so big, and that he used to have a lift axle on the last axle. Now he cannot use it because the end of the trailer pushes into the ground so much, you know. Basically, he paid so much money, he just he said, you know, the trailer is screwed up. It's too much. It's bent too much, and he says he has problems when loading straight things like long pieces, let's say pipe or lumber or something like that, you know, because he needs to put different height dunnage in the front and rear. That's not good. And basically he tells me, I explained to him why I want to reinforce my gooseneck, and he says, don't worry about it. If it was designed like that, if those engineers, you know, did it, and I told him, and my rating is 100,000 pounds, right? My trailer is stronger than his. So he says, don't worry about it. So I don't know. Oh, look at this. Very nice scenery here. Blue sky, plus 10 Celsius. 50F. But then in the morning it was like 29 Fahrenheit or -3. You cannot just walk like this but now outside it's kind of like early spring. Beautiful. And I'm still heading south. Now I'm gonna stop at the TA in Albuquerque and fix some minor things on my trailer. And I called ahead. Turns out that container I'm picking up in Arizona is still in Mexico. So it's a good thing I called. I gave him my container number. I told them who is it for. And they said, okay, it's ready to cross. And I'm like, what do you mean to cross? Where is it? Oh, it's in Mexico, across the border, but we're gonna bring it in. When are you gonna be over here? I said, well, tomorrow afternoon. I'm 572 miles away. Okay, it'll be here. All right. Because I said, yeah, I'm not driving into Mexico, right? I don't want to come back with 16 tires instead of 22. And they said, no, just come to Douglas, Arizona, and we'll load you here. Okay. And I'm sitting in front of the TA Travel Centers of America truck shop in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Looks like I'm the first in line. And I had a whole bunch of requests. Like for some reason after I went through all those hills with this heavy load, I noticed the brakes, the parking brakes on the truck do not hold with a heavy load on the incline. You know, the truck was moving. So I asked them to adjust the brakes, fix some lights on the trailer. Some U-joint was not taking grease last time, so they can change the fitting. Then I had a leak on a wet air tank, so I replaced the valve. And they said there's an international somewhere here, international dealer, so I said, could you please check if they have that top linkage for the clutch, and if they do, and chances are pretty slim, but if they do, I said, tell me how much it will be to replace it. Probably an hour, a couple of hours. We'll see. So brakes, lights, that's it. And the next time I already booked the appointment at the shop in at the undisclosed location. We're gonna modify my engine in a very big way, make it more efficient.